Welcome back to another episode of the Borussia Dortmund Career Mode here on FC25, where today is going to be the season finale. We have 13 games left to go in the league. We're out of the Champions League after losing in the playoffs. Don't even want to talk about that. It was a whole capitulation of Champions League action for us. We don't have a chance at winning the league. We are 13 points behind Bayern Munich. They would quite literally have to lose 4 more games in a row for us to win and obviously take over them. That's absolutely insane. We have a chance to still get out of the Champions League against Frankfurt there, so we got to make sure we stay consistent, but 13 games left to go. We have relatively 3-ish tough games. We have Bayern Munich still to play. We have RBC Leipzig still to play. We have Bayer Leverkusen still to play, and if you want to add a fourth in Wolfsburg, we have them to play as well. So 4 different games. I might play all 4 of those games. I'm definitely playing Bayern, Leipzig, and Leverkusen. Whether I play Wolfsburg in today's episode or not is going to be a sim fest of an episode as we look to get into the Champions League for next season and hopefully get a nice little cash flow. Up first is against RBC Leipzig, and then we have Bayern Munich, and then we have Wolfsburg, which will make a game time decision, and then Bayer Leverkusen after that, where hopefully we're into the top 4. Let's go ahead and get into that game against RBC Leipzig, but we have 2 games to quick sim first, the first of which being against St. Paul. So let's go ahead and jump into this quick sim. We lose 1-0. Well, that's not the start to the episode I wanted. All right, then. A 1-0 loss against St. Pauli where we need a win. All right, hopefully we can get a win against Augsburg, which we don't. We draw 2. Okay, what is going on? Wow, all right. Maybe we have to play these games. Leverkusen drew, that's good, but not really because we need to be in top 4, not top 5. Frankfurt drew. That's good. That's good for us as well. All right. And Grobe is injured. That's nice. Eze on the right, Mullen on the left, Nemecha on for injured Gross. Let's get to this game here against RBC Leipzig and try and jump up to the next level. Eze now. Eze crossed in. Can Gadashi win the header? No. Can Julian Brandt win the ball? Down to Nemecha. Nemecha shot. Saved by Galaski out for a corner. Daniel Mullen over the top. Nemecha. Gadashi! 1-0 for Borussia Dortmund. Come on. Openda 1-1. I'm recording this on the same day. I just got diced up by Club Brugge in the last episode. Daniel Mullen, a heavy touch away. That's a great touch. Daniel Mullen to make it 2-1 right before halftime. Come on. Sule. Eze over the top for Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt straight to the keeper. That would have been the game winner. Xavi Simons now for Leipzig. Xavi Simons cross back post. Baumgartner won a header, but it's off target. Sabitzer on for Nemecha. Emre Can. Eberici Eze. Eberici Eze trying to toss and turn the defender. Emre Can wins it. Gadashi out wide for Eze. Get there. Second ball. Eze, yes. Eze into Gadashi. And Gadashi trying to put the cherry on top. And that is game over. Massive win against Leipzig. 2-1. We take down Leipzig. Dortmund versus Mainz. I had to redo it because I just quite literally couldn't speak English. Gross scores on his return. Gadashi also, as well as Julian Brandt. A 3-1 win against Mainz. And we win. Bayern Munich dropped more points. Borussia Dortmund against Freiburg. We lose 2-0. Massive game here in the Klassiker. Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund. Here we go. A draw, honestly, is not a worse result. It's not a terrible result. A win is what we want, but a loss is, it can be detrimental for our hopes of top 4 because Frankfurt with the win and our loss here, they got Dybala. As if this team wasn't strong enough, they went ahead and just got Paulo Dybala. All right, then. Get-ins now. Bino get-ins against Kimmich. Bino get-ins into Brandt. Brandt into Gadashi. And Gadashi has a win against Bayern Munich. It's 1-0 for Borussia Dortmund. A massive goal. That could mean massive things for us. Danielle Mullen. Danielle Mullen might be able to explode here. Danielle against Rafael Gallardo, probably one of their quickest players as well. But Danielle Mullen to make it 2-0 right before the break. Come on! 2-0 for Borussia Dortmund. And that is game over. Dortmund 2, Bayern Munich 0. We give them their second loss of the season, and that's a massive win and a boost for us to get Champions League football. Leroy Sané, sit on the floor. You might be coming to Borussia Dortmund next season. Who knows? With 3 games left to go, we are 6 points clear into the Champions League. Oh, my Lord. It might happen. We are going to go ahead and simulate through this game here against Wolfsburg and hopefully come out of this game safe in the Champions League for next season. Frankfurt are taking on Mainz, who's in 13th, so maybe not quite yet. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's sim it. Bino getting scored. It's not popping up. There it is. Bino getting scores. Vamos. Gadashi makes it 2-0. And that is game over. Borussia Dortmund 2, Wolfsburg 0. Frankfurt win 2-0, so the pressure's still on. We just need a point from these 2 games, and we are safe. And those 2 games include one against Bayer Leverkusen to confirm our safety. This is a starting lineup for the second to last game of the episode. We just need a point from the last 2, or for Frankfurt to drop points in the last 2. Let's get into it. Here we go. A win or a draw with Champions League for next season, and then we can focus on the league next season as well and try and overcome Bayern Munich. It's possible. We can do it. We beat them just moments ago. We couldn't beat them at the start of the season, start of the series, but we beat them now. So it's possible to win. Jeremy Frimpong, Ben Sabiani, intercepted Boniface, Kobel, 1-0 for Leverkusen. They take the lead 8 minutes in. Boniface, Onienka, Frimpong to make it 2. It is 2-0. This might come down to final game day. Danielle Mullen's going to get the second ball there, and Danielle Mullen to get one back. It's 2-1 for Borussia Dortmund. We take the lead in half. We cut the lead in half, not take it in half, cut the lead in half. And Simon Hoffman. It's not Simon Hoffman, that's a Wakefield player. That's a former, oh my God, it's 3-1. That's going to be game over. We're going to have to jump to a result here and hopefully come back. We lose 4-2. Did Frankfurt lose? Oh, Frankfurt dropped points. Frankfurt dropped points. I don't think it's possible for them anymore. It's not. We are Champions League bound. We will be in the Champions League come next season. Exactly what we wanted. We quick sim this game against Holstein Kiel. We win the final game of the season 2-1 against Holstein Kiel. We are in the Champions League come the start of next season. We finish in 4th with 62 points. We lose out on the league by 17 points with Bayern Munich. We have FC Pauli and Heidenheim on relegation. We have Holstein Kiel on relegation playoffs. The Champions League final is Liverpool versus PSG. Let's go and check out our squad to wrap up the season here. Squad hub stats. Our top goal scorer, it had to be Gayassi. 34 goals, 15 goals for Mullen, 9 goals for Bino Gittins. Adeyemi had 5 goals. A lot of things need to be changed for next season. Hopefully we have a lot of money to change things next season. Let's get into it. Mostly defensive, midfield, well, mostly everywhere, but mostly defensive, to be completely honest. Jan Quoto is going back to the club. So, yeah, a lot of things are going to be happening next season. A lot of our money is going to go to that back line. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.